The Zofiówka Sanatorium, a mental health institution that was constructed in the Polish town of Otwock around the turn of the 20th century, is now closed. Additional structures and personnel were added to the sanatorium complex during the Second Polish Republic. The number of beds at Zofiówka expanded from 95 in the beginning to 275 by 1935. After Nazi Germany invaded Poland, the Jewish population of Zofiówka perished during the Holocaust. By the end of 1940, the institution had become part of the German-created medical zone within the newly formed Jewish ghetto in Otwock. Even though circumstances deteriorated considerably, the institution continued to function during the early phases of the occupation of Poland. As part of the Nazi genocide program, over 400 patients were condemned to a painful and drawn-out death by starvation. The ghetto in Otwock and Zofiówka both came to an end at the same time. The Ukrainian Traunikis, who were overseen by the Germans, herded the hospital workers and patients into the first pavilion on the morning of August 19, 1942. Following this, between 144 victims were shot in the spot. Along with the 7,000 Jews from Otwock, the remainder were loaded into the Holocaust train bound for Treblinka. A few of physicians made it to Warsaw via ambulance, but they were the only ones who made it out alive. Tragically, several employees took their own lives. Zofiówka became a charity care center in 1943, after serving the Germans as Lebensborn. The institution also cared for Polish children until they were adopted by German families, a practice known as forced Germanization. The original medical functions of Zofiówka were revived following the Soviet occupation, albeit the patients tended to be youngsters and youths. The facilities were used for the treatment of neuropsychiatric diseases linked to drug addiction from 1985 until the mid-1990s. That persisted until the conclusion was reached to formally shut it down.